feel like we kind of out-talented them, CP, a little bit, man. I feel like we kind of out-talented them because we were able to get to the paint whenever we wanted to. We hardly even shot a three in the first half. I think we shot 6 threes in the first half. Yeah. But it didn't even matter because, listen, we got to the paint at will. Mitchell Robinson was gobbling those offensive rebounds. Any layup that they missed, he gobbled up and he put it back.
Dominant performance by the Blockers. Yeah. Dominates.
Exactly. Yeah. And we just ended up putting our foot on their neck. And then the second unit came in and they pushed the lead. Derrick Rose got Obi Toppin going. Yep. Listen, Obi Toppin is usually the first one down the field in fast breaks. And Derrick Rose was able to find him almost every time going down the court. So he activated Obi Toppin, and the Knicks came into the half with 11-point lead, man. And it was dope. It was dope. It was good to see. I feel like the defense that wasn't played in that first half caught up to us in the third quarter, and the Wizards were able to cut the game to 3 points. But Julius Randle, he hit a clutch 3.
Game saver once again, man.
Yeah, at the buzzer, pushed it to 6. And then, the Wizards started to push the lead. The Wizards started to claw back again. And then once again, the second unit came in the game and just switched the whole tone up. Derrick Rose had 6 steals on the night. And he ignited the defense, got us going in the fast break. The pace completely changed. And Emmanuel quickly started going as well. And that's all she wrote, man. We were able to kind of coast from then on since that second unit came in.
With Rose, bro, it just looked like he was just, having a shoot around out there with OB and Quickly and D. I don't even think D. Rose broke a sweat out there tonight, man. He's just running and gunning with that second unit. And we see once again what just an influx of an infusion of talent can do with this team. We saw what Quickly did with this second unit, taking us up a notch. And now with Rose, it seems like it's taking us to a notch even further and just making it easier for everybody.
Yeah,
good.
He had 6 assists this game. And then there was a section of the third quarter where he just kind of took over himself. He went mid-range rolls on us for a while.
Step back.
And then I think he even stepped back to himself. He's like, I'm taking over the game a little too much. He'll quickly. Yeah. So I think he was even cognizant of the balance he had of not trying to take over the game too much, but spread the love.
Yeah. I like it so far, man. If that's the way they're going to use him, I like him with that second unit, man. I'm not going to lie, man. I like how that second unit is kind of giving us a spark. And who knows, maybe this competition kind of gets Peyton going because Peyton had another efficient night, 6 of 12 from the field, 12 points for him. Quickly added 15, all right, quickly added 16, plus 16 on the night, and then you get 14 from Rose. So, not bad if we doing this thing by committee. Not a bad night, but this Wizards team was certainly the team that if you ever wanted to get right, J Ellis, you get right with this Wizards team. So, like I said, good win, man.
Yo, Mitch was phenomenal, man. He took advantage of every missed defensive assignment that the Wizards had, and it was the one time I was just like, yo, it's easy, pick and roll, lob to Mitch every single time. They cannot stop it. They don't have the athletes to stop it. They don't have the guys with length to stop it, and we did that for half the time. And on top of that, it's like even like there's people who had bad games, like RJ Barrett didn't have the
RJ didn't have a good night. He didn't have a good night.
But he was able to clean up the misses. Just the fact that we were able to get to the hole and put the Wizards out of position a lot, and Mitch was able to clean up those misses. And you can't also forget that Julius Randle, he had 18 rebounds today.
18 boards.
He does it in his sleep. You don't even realize he got 18
effortless.
Look up.
18 boards, 4 dimes for Julius, 2 for 3 from downtown. When Brody was trying to get him in the game, I gave Julius credit for clapping back and really getting us back into this. Keeping the momentum and keeping the edge in our favor. 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 8 of 15 overall. So plus 17 on the night. Very efficient night for Julius and very matter of fact type of game from him. So I'm glad to see him get out there and get us that W as well, man.
Yeah, man. Even though there was a part of the game where I'm like, we were up by 25 points, and I'm just like, yo, Tom, get him out the game, man. What you, like, put him on the bench, like, let Obi get some run. He was feeling
it was a strange point with like 4 minutes left in the game. He takes Obi out to put Julius in for like 2 minutes, and then takes Julius out to put Obi. That's the things where you question, like Tibbs, like, what's the reasoning behind this? You know what I mean? With the loss of Mitch, You know, these are the times when you're kind of glad that we have Taj and we have some insurance. Because Noel is a guy that's, you know, susceptible to injury. Mitch is susceptible to injury, so it's good to kind of have Taj there. And Taj looks like the same as last year. You know what I mean? He'll come in as a backup, give you that veteran presence. We saw him and D Rose executing on the pick and roll, got a dunk in. So Taj came in and got a run later in the game, and we're gonna need him in the backup spot. So tough to lose Mitch, but how you think we move forward with this one?
I think we're going to miss some of that shot blocking presence. That's going to hurt. But, you know, there's something that Taj gives us that Mitch doesn't, and that's a little bit of shooting, you know?
Yeah.
And so he'll be able to stretch the floor a little bit. We saw him hit a corner 3 the game before.
Yeah, he did.
He looks like he's trying to
Taj.
Yeah, he looks like trying to expand his game. He's going to bring you some pick and pop, so he'll be able to hit a 15-footer. So it won't be, you know, the floor open up a tad, and he's going to be solid on the defensive end, you know?
Yeah.
So I expect Taj just to be really solid and to have a few games where he surprises some people and gives you like 10 points or 15 points or something.
How about Obi, J Ellis? Maybe this is the opportunity now to see a little Randle, Obi in that front court when the opportunity presents itself. Let's see if they can develop some chemistry out there. Throw D Rose maybe quickly out there, RJ, and see how we go, man. You know, hopefully Mitch's absence won't be too long and it won't be, you know, too much of an impact without him. So.
It's still scary putting Elf on the shelf right now, though. I'm not even gonna lie.
He's not gonna be shelved. He's not gonna.
No, I mean, like, even if you do shelf him, then you have him with the second unit. That's scary too.
Yeah, it's tough. We better be careful what we wish for, because I don't think you see that same effect with Obi with Alfred out there. I don't think you see that.
Yeah.
I don't think you see that. You know, Rose just had it. He just had that presence about him, getting it to him in his spots and finding them leaking out. And, you know, it's just refreshing to see, man. Just what good, solid point guard play could do for this team overall. So
if there's any time to extend Obi Toppin's minutes, it is now. I do not want to end up playing Randle 55 minutes a game.
Yeah,
like we need to get some more balance in here.
Yeah,
this is more. If Toppin is playing well, he has to play more than 10 minutes right now. Bitch out. He just has to.
Yeah.
And just want a quick comment about tonight's game. It was a game that we should have won, and we won. We take those all the way to the playoffs. You got Derrick Rose, the trade really woke up Elfrid Payton, and we can't be mad when Elfrid plays well. I just wonder when the switch comes from Rose being the backup to the starter, because as you can see, it's either Russian roulette. The first or the third quarter, we come out a little slow. I like the lineup construction. Even though Mitch was out, we had length with Toppin and Mitchell, and we had shooters with Burks and Quickly. I like that lineup. I think going forward, we can do that with Noel and Randle. We can do that with Mitch and Obi. So I definitely think that's a nice, interesting lineup with defense and shooting and penetration. And RJ, you know, I had a 15.5 Knicks win parlay with him, but I wasn't even mad, because RJ's the type of player that even if he has a bad game, it doesn't kill us really. And I think Tibbs gives him the right amount of minutes. He took him out the last 2 games, maybe to protect him. But I really like seeing RJ progress. I get a little nervous with Obi. That corner 3 is that pass.
That rainbow
to learn
thing,
the timing of the game.
He
needs to learn the timing of the game. I think he'll be all right. But it was a good win tonight, and I just appreciate that you guys have this outlet for us every day.
But it feels good to get back on that W side right now. I had a phone call and talked to D Rose, this morning early. He said, yo, I'm feeling kind of good about myself, man. I'm thinking about, you know, cutting my dreads and go back to the taper and the goatee. I said, yeah, you really feeling good. I said, what about you? You can keep your dreads like J Ellis and still be yourself. He was like, word? Yeah, you can still be yourself. He's like, cool, but you know, back then, you know what I'm saying, I was a go-getter. I said, go-getter? I said, yeah, but Nas dropped that new song today. He said he used to be a go-getter. Now he said, gimme. So that's what happened in the third quarter. He went out there when everybody's playing and joking around. He said, give me this game. Does your act like y'all don't want to win. See, that's what happens when you put a player on the team that has the willpower to take over the game and close it out in the third quarter. We went out there and jumped out real quick, easy and early, and he made everybody look good. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't think D Rose ain't going to make everybody look good, pay attention. It was 42 points off the bench the first night. Tonight was 49 points combined again off the bench tonight, and he's doing it for everybody. He ain't just playing it for himself. He's getting Obi all involved. He's getting quickly. He's spotting up, you know what I'm saying? He's taking the pressure off him so he can relax a little bit more, because he was getting a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, props, which he rightly deserved because he's been playing hard. That boy Quickly, he's been playing hard, you know what I'm saying? It's good that we got back on the winning side, but that game don't mean nothing. You're supposed to treat them like bums and put them inside the trunk and drive them to your grandma's house like they did in Hood Fellas, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Don't take too much as this victory. You're supposed to kill them, you know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the city. Let's get back to MSG, you know what I'm saying? And get back to see what we're going to do to Houston. Yeah, John Wall, he in the building. He hear all the talk about how he was like, nah, don't trade for John Wall. So he's going to come out with a personal vendetta against her. I know that personally. That's from people's down here, you know what I'm saying? So I know how he's feeling, but we need to shut that down, you know what I'm saying? Everybody need to be on one accord and go ahead, you know what I'm saying, handle their business. Mitch, you know what I'm saying? That's a big L, but the next man got to step up and take his spot, you know what I'm saying? Some doors get ready to open up. I see my man Knox. He came back. He got on the floor, you know what I'm saying? He been combing his head back. He's looking like bread, you know what I'm saying? The 5 heartbeats. Now your office hours are open now, you know what I'm saying? So what you going to do? You got your last chance right now to get on the court and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have, 4 different coaches, and you've been that bench. Now you back. You got another shot. You know what I'm saying? The title, see what you going to do. You got the whole world watching you, man. We all paying attention to Kevin Knox right now. It's back on you, you know what I'm saying?
See you tomorrow night. Knicks versus Rockets post game.